Okay. Technical difficulties. Hey, red card.
Show me all the places I've never known.
Oh, I had a conversation yesterday. Bumped into an old coworker from the casino.
Yeah.
We're both doing better now.
Yeah. When did you have sex with this one?
Fuck off.
He's not saying I didn't, so I
It was a guy, and I did not have sex with this person. He is actually working for, like, a slot machine manufacturer servicing machines.
Okay.
And he'd watched some of my videos, and I was like, oh, hey, he wants to get a secondary car. He wants to get a project car. So we had a conversation about, all right, what do you want to do with your project car? Because if you want to do, like, what I plan on doing, just, driving valley roads, going to, like, race circuits and autocross and stuff, I play more towards a light, agile car that I can do suspension work on and have fun darting around. And he recognized the appeal to that, so he kind of talked through what you want to look for. You want to look for something, looking for cheap, so like 10 years old at least. The Asian import manufacturers made vehicles that better suited that for something that's going to be like a cheap thing. Like you could buy something expensive from anyone, and it will work for that, but keeping the price low and working on it then. Cheap European, cheap Asian, or like a Chevy Cobalt maybe. I was kind of like the Cobalt. And we both said that was probably because it was one of the starting cars in Need for Speed Most Wanted. He was thinking he'd probably more be happier with straight power, like drag racing, like NHRA stuff. And I told him, well, you find a large engine Mercedes or BMW, or just go American muscle. Like that would be Pontiac Firebird, Camaro, Mustangs, maybe with an engine swap. I said, hey, small block 350, put it in anything.
Throw it in anything, yep. Like a mighty Toyota.
And I told him, like, I don't know much about tuning engines. The goal is next year I may do a rebuild myself to learn, and that will be after I bought a motorcycle so I can get to work on my own. So in case I suddenly shit the engine, I'm not stranded at home.
How about a Pontiac Solaris?
I thought it was Solstice.
That's what it is.
Apparently it won the Formula D Drift Championship.
Really?
Yeah. I'm as surprised as you.
Well, it is pretty short. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. But I was telling them that I learned by doing. Like, I didn't know how to swap a suspension. I just kind of looked up a guide online, figured it out. Okay, here's how I'm going to do it. Did it. The clutch, I'd never changed the clutch before. You've seen it. I found the perfect guide on how to do it online. Some dude did it. He had torque specs. He had like arrows pointing out which bolts go like specifically to worry about. Directions of travel, where to put the car jack that came with it to push the CV shafts out.
Oh, nice.
It was perfect. Which is another reason why I vouch for older cars, is because people have done all this shit, and someone's bound to have taken pictures.
Yep.
And just pick a popular car, so you'll find people that have worked on it before, and go from there. If you really did work on it, you can make this car a drag car in whatever class a 4-cylinder would fit in, or whatever. Just like you could make a 5th-gen Mustang, I think it was the one after the Fox body. You can make that one turn. Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Look at that riverboat.
Yeah. Which one was it that's in?
Which one?
Yeah, which riverboat? Because we get like 3 or 4 of them.
The Titanic?
That's not the Titanic.
Oh.
Might have been American.
I think I see Jack Dawson on there.
Might have been American Queen, I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Aren't they all like haunted?
Maybe. One of them crashed. I think it's like Pepin.
Yeah, I remember there was a book about it. We should drive up this bluff. Right now.
I'm not a tank. I'm gonna drive into and out of the ditch, I've learned, but...
Oh, we should make a tank.
can we just buy a skid loader and call it good?
I can smell the trees. It's like a Walt Whitman book.
What? I guess I'm not familiar with the author.
Oh, Flanders.
I guess I've heard the name.
Truthfully, I'm not very familiar with them either, but I thought it sounded like an apt analogy.